What's up, pals? Welcome to another episode of the Your Random Pal channel. And today, it's Wednesday, June 11th. I'm out here at the POCI convention, which stands for Pontiac Oakland Club International. It's taking place at the Crown Plaza, but today's moving day at the fairgrounds, where they're going to have it inside. They're going to do the points judging and the popular voting and all that cool stuff. So they're moving it inside today, right across the street, Kentucky State Fairgrounds. I know there's a plane overhead, it's really noisy, but over there where you can see all the amusement park rides, it's gonna be indoors. South Wing C over there, and I'm about to hop in a little shuttle ride and go on over there and take you around a tour, see all the cool cars that are already inside. Well, pals, I got me a shuttle ride to the fairgrounds, a 67 Tempest, overhead cam 6 motor with a 3-speed manual. Riding right on in. It's a really cool car.
Hello. Doing well, how are you? Good.
So there's where the cars are going to be at. South Wing C and the Kentucky Fairgrounds. Right down there. About to head on inside. All right, we're gonna ride around the show floor in this really cool Tempest of Craig's, my fellow club member. We'll get a drive-by view of all these cool classic Pontiacs. Well, there's some modern ones here as well. A lot of classics though. lift up on the handle here.
Tight.
Get out and I'll show you this cool ride of Craig's here. You don't see too many Sprints. This is a Sprint convertible. It's got the hood tack. Craig, you want to talk a little bit about it? Show everybody the hood?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's under the hood?
This is when John DeLorean was the chief engineer at Pontiac. This inline 6 was his pet project, and he made a high performance one called the Sprint. And instead of 8-to-1 compression, it has 10.5-to-1 compression and a 4-barrel quadrajet carburetor. It was actually the first GM car that got a quadrajet.
Cool.
It's got an overhead cam and it's got a belt, but they thought that it might be a maintenance problem, but it actually never gave them any problems at all. These things will run forever.
I've heard they throw the belt if they have air conditioning. Is that true?
You know, I've never had air conditioning, so maybe that's true, but I've not heard of that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a fun little machine. Very, very different. Everybody would walk right past my GTO to come see this and go, wow, I've never seen one of those before.
So how many years did they make the Sprint 6?
The Sprint 6 came out in 1965, and it was actually featured on the cover of Popular Mechanics, and they did a special chrome version that was colored red, and so I did my motor to kind of throw back to that article. If you go search on Popular Mechanics. But they built it through 1969 is when they stopped.
I know they put them in the Firebirds. What
they did. They put them
else?
in the Le Mans and the Firebirds and the Tempest.
Okay.
But never in a GTO. You couldn't get a Sprint 6 GTO.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's take another look. This beautiful engine. It's a work of art. It's got the PMD here on the valve cover.
Yeah,
it says overhead cam on it.
Isn't that cool?
And what's the cubic inches on this one?
It's 250, I believe.
Did they have two different sizes?
No, it was the same displacement, just higher compression. I think they did that with milling the head. The split exhaust also was a Sprint feature, so it has a dual exhaust that comes off the manifold.
Okay.
The single barrel, the non-Sprint overhead cam 6 just has a single exhaust coming out of it.
Is this all original?
It pretty much is. Yeah, I found it's a Baltimore car, and I found it was pretty intact. It had been painted, and it was an okay job, but I took it all the way down, did a rotisserie restoration on it, and it just it was about a 2-year process, and it was so much fun doing it. And
you got the award you won?
Yeah, I've won several best of shows. Yeah, I've got.
You got to show everybody that award you won. You got second place. Was it today?
It was today. They had the kids, the youth car judges, people learning how to judge cars, came out and judged some cars today, and I just wanted a top 5, and I got second place. So yeah, something to be proud of.
Cool, cool.
And it's great that folks are introducing a whole new generation of kids to our hobby.
Now, you thought you'd get first place if you didn't have the license plate.
Yeah, well, yeah. The kids got a good snicker out of that. So I was like, oh, I might not have, shouldn't have done that, but that was fun.
Well, thanks for telling us all about your
absolutely
beautiful 67 Tempest here.
Thank you.
Well, I got my friend Brian here, and he's got 2 cars in this show here, both Firehawks. We'll let Brian talk about them.
One on the left, there's a medium red metallic tan top 6-speed car. Only 2 were built in that color for convertibles for the year. And then I've got a Sunset Orange Metallic 2002, one of 4. It's one of 4 Sunset Orange Metallic Formula 6-speed cloth interior cars.
And they originally started out with a Firehawk on the Formula platform, right?
Correct.
And then they switched and did both the Trans Am
Formula until 97. So 99 started the option of getting either Trans Am or a Formula. But until then, 93 to 97 were all Formula-based cars.
Yeah, as I can tell on that one, that's got the Formula bottom end there. The Trans Am is a little bit different. They have those fog lights.
2 small fog lights on the outside, inside.
And the one over here is autographed
by Ed Hamburger. He was the founder of SLP Engineering.
Cool. And what other things can you tell us about these rides over here?
They're all original cars. It's 31 years old now. All original paint. Had that for about 20 years. Got it from the original owner, and have this one about 6 years ago from the original owner as well.
All right. Well, thanks, Brian, for telling everybody about the cars.
All right.
Nice rides. You got any other Pontiacs? Or
Oh, I do. Yeah, I've got another Firehawk Arctic White convertible car. Then I've got a 1995 CompTIA 6-speed car. CompTIA was another SLP engineering car. They built 164 of them over a 3-year period, and it's one of the 17 6-speed hardtop coupes. Has about 3,500 miles on it.
Yeah, aren't all the CompTIA silver?
They are all silver with a gradient stripe down the hood and roof and tail.
Cool, cool, cool. You like the 4th gens, I can tell.
I do. I do. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Guy in a bright green shirt.
I'm crazy about early second gen.
Yeah.
There was 170 Trans Am.
Well, pals, there's a lot of beautiful and rare rides out here filling this place up at the fairgrounds in Kentucky. But have you ever seen a rare ride this rare? It's a Pontiac Dustbuster van. It's probably the only one in here. Pontiac Transport. I'd say this is the rarest ride out of them all. Well, pals, I hope you enjoyed today's episode from the Kentucky State Fairgrounds out here in Louisville, Kentucky. POCI Convention 2025. Until next time, catch a tiger by the tail, and don't worry, be random.
And if you never want to miss another Random Car video,
Remember, ring that bell.